All right, Shalom Akim. We want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash, and double honor to our apostles, our elders over at Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to you Akim out there that's teaching and living the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai in all truth and sincerity. And through the Spirit, Lord allow us brothers to come together to do another lesson, man. All right, and this lesson is going to be based off a video that we seen that the brother posted on the group meet about this these so-called Hebrew Israelites that made this video about pretty much they're rapping in the video about this new revolution disciple thing, man. All right, and when you watch the video, pretty much what you see is Jake, all right, two Jakes, all right, meeting up with each other, all right, and they pop the trunk, you know. And they're presenting guns and the Bible to each other, man. You know, so pretty much we're here to condemn that because Jake has had an ongoing issue out there about these guys picking up guns and calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, man. Because the problem is right now we're not supposed to be presenting that image, you know, and picking up guns to our people. Now, there's nothing wrong with having firearms to protect yourself, but we're not supposed to be pushing that image out to our people because that's not our place to be. We're not supposed to be in that spirit right now, man. All right, the spirit we need to be in is to be spiritual, okay? And because the weapons, like the scriptures say, and I'm going to get into, the weapons that we use is the Spirit of the Lord, man. All right, the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that's what we use to combat these demons, and we use to combat the lies and the bullshit that this so-called white man is out there pushing. All right, and we also use the Spirit of the Lord to combat images that these guys, the images like that these guys are pushing out. All right, because our problem has always been carnality, man. All right, it's always gotten us killed. All right, so we need to be focused on being spiritual in these last days, man, because like the scriptures say, being spiritual is life and peace. All right, first scripture, go ahead.
This is 2 Corinthians 10:3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Right, so we're men in the flesh, man. You know, so though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh, man. All right, meaning we don't pick up guns and try to use carnality to combat our issues, man. Our issue mainly being this so-called white man, because the issue that he's pushed, I mean, the image that this guy in this video is pushing, it pretty much is like it's okay to pick up guns because we about to start this revolution, you know, on some rah-rah Black Panther shit, man. You know, and when you look into history, you know, they guys, you knew in that whole Black Panther movement, that shit came to naught, man. All right, because at the end of the day, that wasn't the will of the Lord for us to come out of this man's society like this, or fight against this devil like that, man. Yep. All right, our fight is, like we're gonna go into, is with the spirit, man. All right, we're supposed to look to our power, man, to fight our battles, man. Just like King David did, man. When you read the book of Samuel, the 17th chapter, King David, he said, you know, also in Psalms, he didn't trust in his bow, he didn't trust in his spears and his sword to fight his enemies, man. He trusted in the Spirit of the Lord, man, to combat and to go against his issues, man, and the problems that we were having with these heathens out here, man. All right, so read it again.
2 Corinthians 10:3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Yeah, because the flesh also is weak, man, and it can get you in that spirit to like, man, let's get out, let's get at this devil, man. You know, and the easiest thing to do is pick up guns, you know, because it's right there, and it's, you know, we can, you know, but we can't go against this devil against his own armory, man. You know, that was Esau's blessing, is to have the weapons, man, because he is a carnal man. All right, and as Israelites, we're supposed to be spiritual, man. All right, we have a power in the heavens that defends us and fights our battles, man. That's right. All right, so that's what we look to. Okay, we're not warring after the flesh. We're not fighting after the flesh. But keep going.
Verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Go ahead.
But mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
Right, mighty through the Most High, man. Strong through the Spirit of the Lord. All right, to the pulling down of strongholds, and that's what we do. You know, brothers come into this thing we teach, we study, and we get learned of the scriptures, man. And having the proper understanding of the scriptures make us strong in the spirit of the Lord, man. That's right. You know, and that's what we then go out in the highways and the byways, and like I said, we break down strongholds, man. We expose all these lies that's out here that the so-called white man is pushing out about our people, about the scriptures, or whatever, man. We cut all that shit down through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, through his word, man.
Right.
All right?
Casting down the imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of the Messiah.
Right, so that's what we're doing. We're bringing that carnal ass thought to the obedience of Yahushai, man. All right, to let Jake know that it's not about that, man. It's about being spiritual in these last days, man. All right, if somebody has Ephesians 6, we're just gonna go into that precept real quick.
It's Ephesians 6.
Just to prove that the Spirit of the Lord is what we use to fight out here, man. All right, because the scriptures also tell you, I believe this in Jeremiah, man, that he's going to make the words in our mouth fire, and these people out here stubble. Okay, so it's the word that's going to burn these people down and kill these people, so to speak. Go ahead.
This is Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Right. So when a soldier, all right, he's getting ready for battle, and he's going out to fight the enemy, what does he usually do? He has his armor and everything that he needs to go out and fight that battle, man. All right, and we're not going to read all of it. We're going to get straight to the point. But a part of the armor is having the sword of the Most High. All right, go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness in this world,
right,
against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take
go to the point, verse 17.
Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God.
So there you go. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Most High, right? What did you say? Say it again.
Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit.
Right, and the sword of the Spirit, man. So it's the spirit of the Lord, man, having the proper understanding of these scriptures, man. That's how we combat the problems of these guys bringing out shit like this, man. All right, this ain't the spirit to be in, man, and this is definitely not the image that we need to be pushing out, man. Okay.
I got it's a two-edged sword. The scripts.
You can bring that up.
Yeah. It says this is Hebrews 4:12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
See, the word of the Most High is quick and powerful, man. This is power that we have, you know. This is spiritual power that we have, man. You know, because we're able to come up against any lie, any doctrine out there and expose it, man. You know, through the spirit of the Lord, man. It's sharper than any two-edged sword, man. This word will cut you to the heart, man. Cut you to the bone, man. You know. Go ahead.
It said, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
So the word is all we need, man. You know, we don't need nothing else right now, man. You know, and like the scripture tell you, you can bring out that Zephaniah.
Okay. Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Yeah, so the Lord is saying, wait ye upon me until I rise up to the prey, man. So we rely on Yahweh Shem Yahushai to combat combat this so-called white man, you know, and our enemies, man. All right, we're not relying on nothing else but the Lord. All right, we don't need our guns. We may have guns, but we're not trusting in that, man. Because there's, at the end of the day, if you have a gun, there's so many bullets that you can shoot, man. You know, there's so many bombs that you can throw or whatever, man. And at the end of the day, what do you have? You know, you have your damn self, man. That's it. You know, and this flesh is corruptible, man. You know, and all it takes is one shot for you to be out. You know.
Yep.
So I mean, the spirit of, we gotta wait upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, because he gonna come against our enemies, man. All right. You got something to say?
Yeah, and just like this brother was saying. And as we went back into 2 Corinthians, it's not the carnal power that we have to go up against, because we're not going to win against that. It's the spiritual stronghold. It's the mindset that puts these Edomites above us, right? Because we're the leaders, we're the rulers of this world, right? We're the ones, when you tell somebody the truth of the Bible and you explain it to them correctly, just like the brother brought out here, you cut their soul and you bring this truth out. And it doesn't matter how many of us they put into jail, how many of us they kill off. The truth is gonna stay in their mind. It's gonna cut their soul apart and condemn them through their own thoughts. That's the point that you have to stay your mind focused on. You can't be coming out here thinking you're gonna go up against the LAPD or the New York Police Department and you're gonna bring them down. You know, this isn't Escape from LA or Escape from New York. You're not gonna be a one-man Rambo and stuff and take down all of Esau with a freaking
at his own game.
Yeah.
You know, this devil guy, weapons up the ass, man. He'll come. He wants our people to be in that mind state, man. He wants you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to pick up guns, man. Because he knows that if you come at him in that spirit, he'll annihilate you, man. He will annihilate you, man. And he's done it in the past, okay? This is the sword, the gun, the modern day gun is the so-called white man's blessing, man. All right, it tells you that in the book of Genesis, man. All right, this is his blessing. So we can't come up against this man with his own blessing. We got to come up against this man with the blessing that we've been given, man, which is the understanding of Yahweh, understanding of these scriptures, man, and that's it. All right, and like we read, that's more powerful than any two-edged sword, man.
Right.
Any bullet, any impact a bullet can make, the sword of the Lord and the word of the Lord is more powerful than that, man. It'll make a bigger and stronger impact.
Right.
All right.
And one other thing, if I may add, see, one thing, if you guys, if you watch this video, you know, have it in your mind, go out and look at what's going on, right? If you know what Vice News is the video arm of the U.S. government, right? This is why Vice is all tied in with the U.S. government. And what did they do? They went out and they interviewed, what was his name? From ISUPK?
Nate Satan.
Not Nate Satan. It was, well, Nate Satan, they got him too.
ISUPK,
ISUPK.
right. They did the same shit.
Out there showing him with guns blazing, talking about how they're going to defend themselves, right? So you see they're setting you Hebrews, you carnal ass Hebrews out there who think you're going to go up against the government, they're setting you up for the downfall.
They want to make us look violent, man. That's why they put us on that, what is it, the BH?
Yeah, the black extremist identity.
Right.
You got the government out here actually making official titles for our group, calling us black extremists. Now, obviously, not every brother up here is black, right? None of us are black. We're all Hebrews. We're all the Israelites. But the thing is you see, Esau, he creates that Hegelian dialectic. He creates the problem, and he's going to create the solution. So he's already created the solution, which is identifying the black extremists who's going to be the ISUPK, these other Hebrews who did that video that this brother was talking about. And then you also have the problem, which is going to be facilitated by ISUPK, those freaking sellouts, the ones who are going to be selling us out, the Hebrews and stuff, making us look like we're violent.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, look at the Indians, look at the Hindus. They're calm, but everybody knows their message, right? That's the type of mindset you got to be in. You got to be in these scriptures and be about spreading the truth, not about spreading fear or threatening to commit violence. You know, that, like the Lord says, wait on me until I jump out to pray, because time will come for vengeance, but it's not now. Right now, it's to prophesize the downfall of this kingdom and to scare the shit out of these people.
Yeah, and the scriptures say, vengeance is mine. Like you said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord, man. So Yahweh got to come and get his lick first, man. You know, because, you know, he's the captain of our salvation. He's the head of the church, you know, Yahweh, man. So he got to come back and get his two in, you know, his two punches in first against this devil, man. Then we'll get it in, you know. So the vengeance is the Lord's.
I got that. The vengeance is the Lord's.
I got that one. That Romans 8.
All right, this is
Romans 8.
This is Romans 8:5. It says, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh."
Right. So they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, and we know these niggas are after the flesh, man, because they're minding things of the flesh, picking up guns, wanting to shoot. We've seen that before, man. Y'all, this ain't nothing new that we're seeing here, man. We've seen this back in the 60s and all of that shit, man. You know, Black Panther movement, picking up guns. That shit came to naught, man. You know, it didn't prevail. All right, nothing came out of that, man. All right, and we know that all that shit was set up anyway, man. The whole Black Panther movement and Huey Newton and all them people, man.
Right.
All right. So read it again.
It says, this is Romans 8:5. It says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh.
Yeah, so they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. Go ahead.
But they that are after the Spirit do the things of the Spirit.
So that's the things that we mind. We mind the things of the Spirit, man. All right, walking in the Spirit of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, man. All right, taking in the Word, man. All right, soaking in this Word, man, and understanding too that the will of Yahweh Shemiel Shai has to be done, man. And all we got to do is sit back and teach the Word, man. Go ahead.
It says, this is 6. For to be carnally minded is death.
And that's always been our people's problem, man, until this very day. Being carnally minded, man. All right, not trusting in the Spirit of the Lord, man. And it's always led us to our death, man, or to captivity. All right, that's why we're here in America. That's why we went into the Babylonian captivity. We were underneath the Romans, the Greeks, all these heathen nations, man. Why? Because Jake was going off and being carnal and not minding the will of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. All right, go ahead.
But to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
You see that? So that's the spirit we need to be in, man. Being spiritually minded. All right, focusing on what the will of the Lord is, man. Okay, and stand in that. And that's all we need right now, man. All right, and the Lord is going to put everything else into play. All right, go ahead.
Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be.
Right. It said the carnal mind is enmity with the Most High, man. All right, so the Most High is not looking for a carnal man, man. The scriptures say that He's looking for a man of flesh, man. I mean, it's like a man of faith. All right, because the scriptures say that in Hebrews 11 that without faith it's impossible to please the Most High, man. All right, and that's why I said, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, and we all know that faith is a law. You gotta have faith, man. You know. Go ahead.
This is 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh.
Yeah, so these guys up here talking, you know, they got the Bible in their hand, they got the fringes, they Yahweh Shai, they rapping about Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Shemiel Shai speaking the word and all that stuff. But the Lord is not, He's not looking towards that shit, man. This whole image of pushing rap, pushing the Bible through rap, the Lord don't care about that shit, man. Especially if you doing it the wrong way. You know, if you're talking about new revolutionist cycle, picking up guns and all that stuff, man. The Lord ain't paying attention to that, man. And more than likely, the Lord is going to destroy you, man, for pushing that image to our people, man. Because you're not a shepherd of the flock, man, by pushing that type of stuff to our people. You're not a shepherd. You're just a guy out there pretending that to be a shepherd, pretending to be about this truth, man. You just niggas in what you call it, sheep's clothing. You know, trying to look at it like you're innocent, man. Like you got the spirit, man. All right, you're not circumcised in the heart, man. You got the outward appearance, and you speaking Yahweh Shai, but all that is to no avail, man. You came up another way, all right? The scriptures talk about coming up the right way, all right? But you guys are coming up the wrong way, all right? And the scriptures say, woe be to these pastors, all right, that scatter the flock of my sheep, man, all right?
This is 9.
Keep going, yeah.
It says, but ye are not of the flesh, but of the Spirit. If so be that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Hamashiach, he is not of his.
Yeah, he is none of his, man. That's why we said, like, the Most High, he's not dealing with you guys, man. Straight up, man. And that's just what it is. He's not dealing with you guys that are pushing this type of images, man. All right, you just niggas, man. That's all you are, trying to pretend, man. And a lot of guys, they're trying to make money too off of this thing. Make money off of Jake, man. Jake is simple as hell.
Yeah.
All right, and they'll look to these guys like, oh, that's tight. You look at the comment boards, tight. Let's go. But they really don't understand what's going on, man. You know.
No.
But that was it on that, man. Any precepts?
I got Ecclesiastes 9 and 18. Wisdom is better than a weapon of war.
Read it again.
So, wisdom is better than weapons of war.
Weapons of war.
So
That's right. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, man. You know, having wisdom, having knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is better than weapons of war, man. Because wisdom and knowledge and understanding is something that, at the end of the day, the Lord can give you, man. All right, and it's also, you can use wisdom to weed yourself out of certain situations, man. You know, how to avoid carnality. You know, and at the end of the day, like the scriptures talk about, if it's possible, you know, be at peace with all men. You know. So at the end of the day, it's about weeding through issues. It ain't all about, you know, just getting aggressive and picking up guns and all of that, man. You don't have to be like that. You know, you can fight somebody through wisdom. You know, use wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Go ahead.
Got precept. This is Acts 20 and 29. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things, to draw away disciples after them.
Right, so it mentioned grievous wolves are going to enter in among you. And those are these pastors and these guys that call themselves Hebrew Israelites, calling themselves picking up the Bible and going out to teach our people, man. All right, but they're not doing it the right way. All right, guys like ISUPK or any of these so-called Hebrew Israelite camps out there, the leaders of them, they're not the true leaders of the sheep, man. They're wolves, man. And what is a wolf meant to do when he sees a sheep, man? More than likely, he wants to eat that sheep, eat it up, kill it, you know. And that's why we tell you. That's why the scriptures say that they're wolves in sheep's clothing. They're pretending to be like us, but at the end of the day, they're enemies unto them, man. All right, they're enemies unto our people, man.
Nope.
All right, because they're not teaching them the truth. All right, they're not going to the scriptures, breaking things down, talking about the prophecies. All right, things that we truly need to know in these last days, man. All right.
Right.
At Matthew 7.
Oh yeah.
At Matthew 7 and 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, that's right, man. So not everybody that says if that preaches in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man. You know, that's why at the end of the day, you gotta have. It's about having the 100% doctrine, man. You know, it ain't just about calling the name of Yahweh Shem Shai and this, that, and the third, man. You gotta have the Spirit. The Most High has to be with you. You know, the Lord has to be with you at the end of the day, man. You know, it's easy to learn the name. You know.
This is Titus 1 and 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. And that's and when you get into these people, right, making a rap video, what are they doing that for, right? They're doing that because they want to get some sort of fame that ultimately is going to lead to some type of money, right? Or as it tells you right here in the scripture, filthy lucre. They're teaching things that they ought not to, right? Just like his brother says, they're going to, for the Hebrews that are going to, you know, catch on to what those people were rapping, they're going to catch on to that, and they're going to have it in their mindset that, you know what, maybe I should stand up against these people. Maybe I should join the riots. Maybe I should go shoot somebody, right? And they themselves, they're going to get shot. You know, after they go out and probably buy this guy's CD or whatever, or a mixtape that he's going to make. But you see, just like how there's going to be true prophets, there's also going to be false prophets who are going to lead people aside for money and teaching what they believe to be taught.
Yep, that's why the scriptures talk about try the spirits, man. You know, whether they be of the Most High. You know, at the end of the day, you got to go to the scriptures and peep out the spirit of what the scriptures are saying, man. You know, it's not just about listening to a guy who's talking, you know, he putting up Yahweh Shem Shai and calling himself a Hebrew. It's not just about the outward appearance, man. You got to go into the scriptures and see truly what the scriptures is talking about. And that's how you know who a true prophet is, man.
Right.
All right?
And one thing, too, just another thing, just a mindset that I get myself into, right, that you know, it's very obvious, right? Like this isn't some new phenomenon culture, right? That, you know, you're gonna be wearing fringes out in public. You're gonna be doing a freaking a crip walk, whatever. You know, freaking throwing up that you're a Hebrew and stuff. You know, rapping about Yahweh Shai. Well, it's not about that, right? When you get into this truth, really what you should be doing is going about your business. You know, one, pulling yourself out of the scandals of this world of Babylon, coming out of Babylon, you know, chilling, relaxing at home, being with your fellow brothers, and just going over the scriptures, plain and simple. You don't want to make a scene. You don't want to be no famous Hebrew Israelite, man. The people who are going to become the famous Israelites are going to be the ones that they're going to show getting their heads chopped off on news, right? That's what you're going to eventually get.
The scriptures say that he that exalted himself shall be abased, man. Right. He that is abased shall be exalted, man. Right. So we ain't got to present ourselves out there like that, man. The Most High at the end of the day is going to exalt us, right? And put us on high. Yeah,
and if you want to get any type of credence, or you want to do anything, because one thing the brothers always constantly keep bringing in is don't bring your hobbies, don't bring yourself into this. It's all about the Bible. So if you are going to do something, make sure that it's edifying, something about the scriptures, right? If you want to sing a song, then make sure do it in private. Exactly. Rap with the brothers, right? You don't need it. The scriptures don't say to rap the scriptures. It says to preach the scriptures, right? To teach people.
Yeah, and the scriptures also say that the Lord he's not hearing the noise of thy vows and the songs, man.
Exactly.
You don't give a shit about none of that no more, man. The scriptures talk about a new song, man. Hey, man, get that, man. Get that in Revelation, man. Get the new song, man. All right? Because the new song that we're supposed to be singing is these scriptures, man. That's all we need to be worried about, man, is singing this new song, man. This is what's pleasing to Yahweh Shemiah Shai. Right now, what we're doing, man, prophesying and edifying our people about what's going on within the nation of Israel, man. All right?
Find it one.
I got it. Is it Revelations 13 or 14 and 3?
Yeah, 14.
This is Revelations 14 and 3. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144 and 4,000. Did I say it right?
140 and 4,000.
100 Salak, but the 140 and 4,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
Right, and that's talking about the elect, man, the true prophets of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. All right, the 144,000, man. All right, they're going to be the ones in these last days on the highways and the byways. All right, singing the new song unto the Most High, man. All right, and what's that new song? Singing the 100% doctrine of the scriptures, man. Gotcha. All right, the truth, the true truth, man. All right, being spiritual. Go ahead.
That's the precept. Amos 5 and 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear thy melody of thy vows.
That's right, man. So Jake used to sing and praise the Most, sing songs and all of that. But the Most High, we're just going to these songs and shit these days, man, that these guys out here making, man. Trash. You know? Yeah, you may be saying words, rapping words of the Bible, but and singing to Yahweh Shemiah Shai, but at the end of the day, the Lord, He don't care about that, man. All right? That's carnal. You know, that's carnality, man. The spiritual song, the real song that the Lord is trying to hear is you teaching His word, man. That's right. All right? Uplifting His people, man. Waking up the elect of the nation of Israel, man. That's our job in these last days. That's our profession, man. All right? If we gonna sing, we need to be singing this song, man. And anything like rapping, because rapping and all that shit, that's of the world, man. At the end of the day, that's carnal shit that just Jake made up, you know? So we the Most High, He's not minding carnality. He's minding the spiritual things, man. That's right.
Yeah, I wanted to get Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 23 and 1. It says, woe be unto the pastures that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, said the Lord. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh of Israel, against the pastures that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, said the Lord. Yeah, man. So in other words, for leading our people astray, man, the Most High is going to visit you when the time be fit. You know, for showing our people how to be carnal and stuff. You shouldn't be showing them how to do that. You know, you're supposed to be teaching them how to be, you know, as wise as serpents, as harmless as doves, man. You know, that's what you're supposed to teach, not picking up guns, showing them how to cock an AR or how to cock a 9, you know. and to get in that carnal mindset. And the Most High is going to visit you, man, just for pushing that kind of vibration out there.
And the word visit, when we look it up, I believe it goes back to the Hebrew word paquad, man, which means to punish. Right. The Most High is going to punish you niggas, right? All right. He's going to deliver you unto the sword. He's going to deliver you unto the famine. He's going to deliver you unto the or anything the Most High got out there for you, man. He's going to deliver it unto you, man. Any form of death, man, and destruction, the Lord has it waiting for you, man. All right. Because when you fall after the flesh, you reap of the judgment of the flesh, man. Pretty much. All right. When you fall after the flesh, you pretty much going to be destroyed. You reap corruption. All right. Anything else?
This is Matthew 10 and 16. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves."
Right. Go ahead, bro.
I was just laying back on the brother, man. That's what we supposed to do, man. We supposed to be wise as serpent and harmless as doves, man. We're not out here on this carnal tip, you know. We out here, we just being wise. We just like how the brother was saying earlier. We just going through life, man. We're not even supposed to be like how they say Clark Kent, man. We're supposed to put on that Superman when it's time to go out on the highways and byways, not throughout your everyday life, man.
That's right. What Apostle Tahar and Apostle Kabar, they call it being Hebrewnito, right? Like incognito, right? Be a Hebrew, incognito, right? Don't let people know that you're out here, with your fringes and stuff like that, man. Having fringes on your hat, your shirt, that's ridiculous, man. You gotta be Clark Kent and stuff in this truth.
Yeah, I got. This is man. Like the brother was saying, we gotta be as humble as possible and just out here, not acting all carnally, because overall, vengeance is the Lord's. And this is book of Romans 12 and 19. "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give the place unto wrath, for it is written, Salah, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord." So the Lord's gonna repay.
Yeah, vengeance is His, man. All right, like we were talking about earlier, the Lord has to come and get His licks first, man. And at the end, the Lord, we just preaching the word right now, and the Lord is eventually, He's gonna put the Spirit on. He's gonna give us spiritual power, man. Right? He's gonna give us spiritual power to fight our enemies, man. Eventually we gonna get that, man. But right now, this is about just teaching the word, man. Being wise as serpents, man. And that's it. That's all we have to do, man. Breaking things down for Jake, showing them how to get out, how to come out of this evil ass world that we're in, man. So that they can potentially be saved. All right?
Right.
Anything else?
Got a quick one. Jeremiah 16 and 16. "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters."
Right, so we're fishing right now,
That's
man.
right.
What are we fishing with? We're fishing with the word, man, because there are, like we read in Revelation, there's 144,000 that need to be sealed, man, in their minds with this word, man, with the name of Yahweh Shai and the truth, man. All right, so that's what we're doing. Our job right now is fishermen, man. It's fishing. And the job of fishermen is to be patient, man, and wait for things to come into play. But read it again.
"Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters."
And afterward will I send for many hunters, man. And what's the job of a hunter? To search for prey, man. All right, and eventually do what? You kill the prey, man.
That's right.
So the Lord is going to give that to us, man.
That's it.
All right, the Lord is above a fucking gun, man. Our power is magnificent, man. He can do anything. There's nothing impossible with Yahweh Shemiel Shai, man. He can turn our spirits up in a snap of a finger, so to speak, man. So we don't need no gun to fight this devil, man. The Most High is going to outdo this devil, man. He gonna show true power in these last days, man. He gonna show Esau what true power is, man, by raising up his men, man. Giving us spiritual power to go out and rip heads off, man. Fly and use flames of fire on our hands, man. Call down fiery stones out of heaven or do anything, man. All right, whatever comes to our mind, we're going to be able to do it, man. And we're going to do it in the spirit, in righteousness, man. That's righteous indignation. All right? So, yeah, there you go, man. So, anything else? Anything else? Hey, pretty much that's it, man. Brothers ain't got nothing else. So, Lord willing, this was edifying into the elect, man. For you jakes out there that sees videos like that, man, that's not the spirit to be in, man.
Right.
All right, the true prophets are on the earth, man. And truth be told, it starts with the apostles of Great Millstone, man. They gonna give you the word, man. They gonna give you the understanding of this truth, man. All right, and everybody outside of them that's teaching what we are, man. Stay away from them, man. They gonna get you. They gonna get you killed, man. All right, because that's what so-called white man. That's the spirit of so-called white man wants us to be in. He wants us to pick up guns and shit and fight against him, man. All right, because he knows in the spirit, he knows that was his blessing too, man. All right, and we'll be annihilated, man, if we do that. So don't follow after that spirit. But at the end of the day, this is about the elect. The elect is gonna get it, man. They're gonna hear this word. It's gonna resonate with them, man. You know, and they're gonna use the word. You know, like the scriptures say, to combat these demons out here and combat our enemies, man. All right, and at the end of the day, righteousness always trumps wickedness, and things of the spirit always trump carnality, man. All right, so with that, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
We're gonna say Barak the Yahweh,
Barak the Yahweh,
Barak the Yahushai,
Barak the Yahushai,
Barak the Yahweh,
Barak the Yahweh,
Barak the Yahushai,
Barak the Yahushai,
Barak the Yahweh,
Barak the Yahweh,
Barak the Yahushai,
Barak the Yahushai,
Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash.
Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, my people.